Alright, hey yo ho guys, I hope all of you are doing good tonight. I know I'm doing fantastic. That is sarcasm by the way, I am sick as fuck. But we're gonna do tonight's pirate stream regardless. If you hear me constantly coughing, I apologize. Let's get on the road. Let me get the game set up and then we'll get to getting. I hope that everybody's been having a good week so far though, 'cause I know mine's been kind of crappy, but it is what it is. You know, you get sick sometimes, and that's just what happens. So, you just gotta live in the moment sometimes. Just gotta go, oh boy, this again. You know? Alright, here we go. Alright. So we're starting off today's Pirate101 stream. We're gonna go into Salty Diana Windlass, of course. And...
Welcome back, Pirate! Previously on Pirate101.
I'm gonna check
We're
my
searching
companions
Skull
while this
Island
audio
for the
plays.
lost treasure of Captain Gunn.
What is it, Captain?
Yes.
Captain Gunn left hidden clues that will lead us to his treasure. We're
Nice.
racing Ratbeard to the gold.
Good, Pirate. Adventure awaits.
Once again, I apologize for the coughing. I am not super sick, but I'm sick enough to where it's like, I might sound a little funny or I'm coughing a lot. But it's okay. I don't have a fever or anything, which is good. I appreciate that. I sometimes forget how fragile humans can be. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna go off and... Yep, we're just gonna keep going and we're gonna go see the Guns Gold quest today. Alright, off we go. So we're going to Bounty Island this time. Bum, ba-da-da-da-da. Bum, bum, bum. Da-da-da-da-da. Do you guys have any particular, do you guys have anything in particular you like doing when you're sick? Because I know I do. I enjoy nice hot cups of tea because you gotta stay hydrated when you're sick. And then I also like taking things like ibuprofen and stuff if I have aches and pains. I don't know if there's anything in particular that can make me feel like immediately better, but that's how being sick is sometimes.
You there, intruder! Stand to and prepare to make account of yourself.
Shut up, old man.
Who are ye, and why come ye to my island? That's right, she's mine.
Can I see your deed of purchase, please?
Guns gold? Ha! That's right, funny that is. I spent 10 years and more on this barren rock digging for that treasure. Look about ye!
Yeah, but he mentioned a mermaid statue is key to it in the will,
Style
so...
better than I. If I've not found the treasure, what hope do ye have? Go ahead, look. Fairly warned be ye, says I. Ha!
Okay, you salty old man. Alright, we got a dungeon! Woo! Alright.
Nice island. Cozy. Oh, there's the mermaid Gunn's note mentioned.
Yeah, I wonder where this dude lives on the island. Like, does he live in the shipwreck or something?
Another note. Can't say I'm surprised. Read it then.
Welcome to Bounty Island, pirate. My treasure awaits within my tomb. Don't bother digging, the way is blocked.
Also, he said he dug everywhere on this island. I only see like 3 or 4 holes on each corner and a couple in the sand on the beach.
To
He did
pass
not
the gate
dig
and
very
find
thoroughly.
my tomb, you'll have to prove you're a true sailor. Your first test? Gunnery. A discipline dear to any pirate's
Oh
heart.
yeah, woo!
Head to the North Beach. There's a rope bridge to a nearby islet. Dig at the left post.
He could not have simply buried the key. Oh well.
Woo! We're getting some... I think we're getting some gunpowder or something, because he said it's gunnery. I think we're gonna have some arson. Which I don't normally encourage, but since we're criminals anyway, I suppose I can indulge at least
There'll be
once.
a note here, wrapped round the post, Captain. Read it.
The gunnery test. One of the keys on yonder islet still holds good gunpowder. The rest are spoiled. Any pirate who knows a broadside from a cowhide can tell the difference. Take the good keg to my ship, beached on the far side of the island, and load the cannon
Sit, get,
there.
flip. Alright, so the way to tell which is the good one is it's this one back here.
Here's the good powder, Captain. Let's go.
So we got the good one immediately. I know compendiums have dialogue if you pick the wrong one, but it's basically just go to the back, grab it, and you're fine. Which I suppose, since I'm a musketeer, it makes sense canonically why I got it right the first try. Alright. Loading the
The
cannon.
cannon! She is loaded, Captain! And in the barrel is a note.
Important as gunnery is, there's another skill even more vital. Rigging. A pirate who doesn't know his way around sails and
I'm
ropes
too dirty-minded
is
for that. Oh no.
Here's your second test. Go to the western
Excuse me.
beach and find the barnacle-covered rock. There's a rope buried beneath it.
Kinky.
Tie the rope to the anchor and run it over both the masts. Hoist the anchor up and tie the other end of the rope to the cannon's platform.
Okay.
When you're finished, both anchor and cannon should be hanging in the air. You know how to tie a strong knot, don't you? Good luck.
Here we go again. Good thing Squinty never dug up any of these
Yeah,
notes.
that's true. Good thing you didn't dig anything up. Yeah, like, see how, like, there are so few holes? Like, he didn't dig up every inch of the island. Because if he did, there would be a lot more holes here. Okay.
Take rope. Now, go lift anchor.
You no take candle. Alright, here we go. Tie it to the anchor
It's
hoist.
heavy. Here, go tie the other end, Captain. Quick.
You know, I don't know if this is OSHA viable. I feel like we're committing several
Look,
OSHA
there's
violations
another
here.
note on the bottom of the platform here.
Your final test is at hand, pirate. Go to the eastern beach and find the parcel I've hidden in a cask.
The treasure's close. Let's get to this last test quick.
Finally, we're gonna get some goddamn money! We're going for the gold, baby! Alright. Here we go.
Oh, look! A fine spyglass indeed, Captain. There's a note with it.
Hello there, Ibby. Nice to meet you.
Tried your hand at gunnery and rigging. Now we shall see how well you fare with navigation. Take the spyglass back to where you started and put it in the mermaid's hand. Then orient the glass south by southwest, 10 degrees below horizon. I've had you load the cannon, set the rigging, and orient the spyglass.
All right.
If you have the skills of a true pirate, my gold will be yours. Good luck.
Woo.
Aha!
Alright, we're
Here
getting
we
that
go.
money. Woo. Money, money, money. Alright. Let's go. Oh, whoops, wrong way. Getting ahead of myself. Alright, how's the game and streaming going? It's going very well, thank you for asking. We're currently progressing in a dungeon, and we're trying to get some treasure because, of course, this is a pirate game.
It worked. The treasure's ours.
Alright, let's go. Let's go get some treasure. Alright, there we go. In we go. Who is this? No, it's not my first time playing this game, actually. I've been playing this game since 2013. I have 2 max level characters, And then the rest of my characters
Where is
are...
it? Captain, we are deceived! Ratbeard!
Oh no. But the rest of my characters are at other varying points in the story. Currently, my plan for this is basically I'm doing a kind of full Let's Play to kind of archive content and stuff. So we're playing as a full musketeer, and I'm kind of giving people
You
tips and
little
tricks.
whelp! How dare ye! This tomb was mine to find, mine! I'll teach you to cross me. Get 'em, me crawlies!
Cool. Thank you! Yeah. But yeah, I've been having a good time sharing, this game with other people. Because, it's more obscure compared to its sister game, Wizard101, but in all honesty, I prefer this game to Wizards. Because it's kind of it's a little bit more tactical, I suppose, because if you're familiar with Fire Emblem, it's basically got Fire Emblem's battle board system combined with sort of Wizard 101's deck system, where you have powers built into your character's kind of class, and you can use those powers during battle. However, the difference between the two is that Wizard plays more like a standard traditional card game, while Pirates has the sort of one power use per battle type deal. So. But it's fun kind of seeing what builds you can make. Okay. I think we're gonna go for some bombs.
Can't wait,
You
Captain.
do that, you do that, you do that. Yeah, here we go. The class I am playing is the Musketeer class, which is essentially, think of it as similar to a Ranger type class or a sort of trap mobility producing class. The idea is to keep the enemy far away from you using varying traps or trick shots or bombs you get later. But yeah. Alright, hopefully we can end this battle fast. So I'm trying to see how quickly I can end it. Alright, Overwatch. Nice. Alright, there we go. Pew pew. Alright, there we go. Just gotta take down this last one. Nice. Alright, here we go. Woo! Okay.
This treasure, it's gone! Our quarrel is for nothing! Why, I wasted 10 year and more picking o'er this.
The treasure be gone, my captain. But we can still learn what happened here.
Woo,
Captain
necromancy!
Gordon, tell us himself. Let me work.
Well, you're trying to do a witch doctor, but billing him
You
staff
are
is
two
shooty, but
princes,
you're
one
also
wizard,
using the
Captain.
undead flag and the
But I still
undying.
don't like him.
Undead companions. That's honestly a really cool flavor build. I like that. Because, I know that a while back the PvP meta for Witch Doctor was using a lot of summons. If you're building a shooty staffy witch, I recommend getting the Orb of Nefarious Death once you hit max level.
I can talk to you.
Because that lets you
Expected.
chain your
I
attacks
would
together.
congratulate you, pirate, for being the first to find my treasure. But sadly, you aren't. After all the trouble I went through to write my lessons and engineer this amazing tomb, a cheating rat comes along and spoils it all.
Oh no.
Ratbeard sent water moles, detestable creatures, to swim in through the flooded tunnel and steal my gold. I knew I should have sealed that passage.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da.
The moles were going to give the gold to their fire guard. That must be the volcano at Waponi Wu. Take my treasure
Captain
back
Mike and
and
Scratch,
teach
so far
them
there's
a
a musket you can
lesson.
get. I'd rather get a max level, so he's at level 73. Yeah, that makes sense. If you're optimizing for PvP, that is the way to go with a lot of companions. It's gonna be your 6th max. Ooh, that's nice. This is my 6th character. I have a character of every other class, but I dupe Musketeer because it's my favorite. This Musketeer's fun. Alright, here we go. Let's go. Off we go. Alright. Tua Pony Woo! Woo! Speaking of, now that we're kind of at this point in the game, I can kind of reveal a little something. We're currently doing move. All four of us are using summons every round. Oh my gosh, that sounds crazy. But yeah, I stole this questline for a D&D campaign.
Time to test your might. Fight!
Do I have to? Fine, I will. Yeah, in all, actually, to put it even more bluntly, it wasn't a full use of Pirate101 story, but Pirate101 story definitely inspired the first ever D&D campaign I TM'd. Because my villains were basically the Armada. I had the players go through this quest line and then the Isle of Doom quest line, and then the story kind of basically diverted and we kind of skipped ahead to Cool Ranch and we did like an abridged version of that. And then we just took down my Armada stand-ins for the end of the campaign, but it was fun. I know that one of my players was a giant turtle man who could turn into a hyena, so you know, that is how D&D is. When I write an anime one day, we'll have this part in it. Yeah, no, I think it's okay to take inspiration from things you like. You just have to make sure that you're not 100% exactly copying it. Like for my D&D campaign, for example, when I did the old lighthouse, I ran the encounter as a mummy instead of you know, like a skeletal mage or something. And I think that made it a bit more memorable for the players. Alright. There we go. Actually, if I remember right, there are more fights up here, so I'm just gonna do fights up here instead. I think that's the smart move. Oh, that's the wrong location. Alright, there we go. Yeah, they're over here. So yeah, we'll fight these guys instead, and then we can just run to the dungeon. Agility, agility, trap. Oh, it's the return of the Moai. Okay, let's see. Buffs.
Yeah.
Woo! Crap. Pew pew. But yeah, how's the move farming going, by the way, AB? I hope it's going well and you're able to get all the gear you want. The camera thing is cool. Oh, what camera thing? Oh, you mean do you mean my avatar? Thank you. Yeah, I'm an archfey VTuber, so that's why I look like this.
Okay.
It's honestly really fun. I quite like how my model looks. And I'm glad you think it's cool too. I worked very hard on this. Yeah, I know that like I'm a 3D VTuber, so it's kind of like I know those are a little bit more looked down upon, but you know what? I like how I look. And you know what? 3D is cheaper than 2D, so you know, as somebody whose human sona is very broke, girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do. Done move over 200 times on your witch, and then you made a max privy and did it once with him and got Moo's boots. Same thing happened with blood. Oh, dang! You managed to get the.
What a view! Looks like we fight our way to the top, Captain. I hope you're not afraid of heights.
Oh, dang! You managed to get the Imperial boots and Blood's jacket that fast? That's impressive. I think I have only ever gotten one copy of Blood's jacket in my entire time playing this game. And it's the level 35 version. And I wasn't even farming for it. So, you know, is what it is. It's actually on my witch. Because, like, with my muskets, I run bomb spam a lot, so. In fact, you suffered 200 plus times before you got. I know, the drop rates in this game can be so terrible sometimes. It's honestly upsetting. Like, please. Please give me items. Please. I'm starving, sir.
I'm on it.
I'm starving, sir. I'm getting bum rushed by the enemies in Valencia, too. Fishy. Alright, go Charlie! Go Borb! There's one of my friends calls him the super OP Borb.
Okay, okay.
Alright, here we go. So I'm assuming Ibby, your favorite class is Witch Doctor, since you made 2 of them. Because, like, the reason I have 2 muskets is because musket is my favorite class. Yeah. Yeah, I think Witch Doctor is really cool aesthetically. I think in terms of, like, gameplay loop, all of the classes do what they're supposed to do, and they do it very well. But, you know, gameplay preferences tend to vary from person to person. Like, I know when the game started, I know that Swashbuckler was, like, the most picked class. Because, I mean, you got dual swords. What's not to love about 2 knives and you get to stab people with them? I know that my very, very first pirate was actually a swashbuckler, and I made my main musketeer second. But I wound up deleting my first swashbuckler because I messed up her build so bad, and I was just like, nope, where were you doing this? And that's why I made my current swashbuckler, who is infinitely better. Alright, let's go. Go, Borb! Woo! Okay. I'm gonna have you guys get off me.
Can't wait, Captain.
Okay.
Jolly good.
Actually, then I'm gonna do that, yeah. There we go. Get the immediate threat out of the way. Why are they oh geez, Chantal's almost down. But the Borb saves the day. Alright, there we go. Alright. Do I pop a potion or not? I think I'll be okay. You made your account 1 year after the game released, and you wanted different companions too, so you deleted all of them except your first max switch. That's valid! Hey Alba, how are you doing tonight? Good to see ya. You're always welcome here.
What you need?
Alright, we're in a volcano by the way, Alba, so arson is being committed. Specifically, the gold rafter is getting dumped into a volcano.
Down from here.
Ratbeard's been betrayed. Those lousy water moles. Look, they're destroying the treasure.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Go, go.
Oh, I love this boss's reference. It's a reference to the song Tub Thumping by the band Chumbawamba. Arson, yes. Technically, we're stopping the arson from being committed because there's some stuff that's being set on fire, but you know. Well, stuff that we want, because it's, you know, gold. Can you have 3 max switches? Oh, cool, you have the...
Yeah.
Oh, Gaspard, yeah! Gaspard's cool. Shit, was Dead Mike. Yeah, Dead Mike really fits the Witch Doctor kind of aesthetic, because none of the Presidio companions are overly... Or Lucky Jack, yeah, Lucky Jack's really good on Witch too. But none of the Presidio companions are, like, actually bad on Witch Doctor because Witch Doctor buffs can buff any stat. So it's kind of just pick whichever one you like the best. But I know that like Lucky Jack is like the must pick for privateers. What's up? You heard we were doing ours, and yeah, there's some gold getting dumped into a volcano. That's what's going on. Okay.
As you wish.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do this. But arson's... What is with you guys and arson? What is with it? Must be commit. They're committing it in the back. Okay, they're no longer committing it in the background. But no, we're not dumping our hard-earned money in the volcano. That's a terrible idea. Excuse arson, but I draw the line of destruction of currency. Thank you! Thank you! Finally, somebody who has some common goddamn sense.
I'm on it.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this, and I think we'll be able to get him. Oh, does this guy have Witch Hunter? He does! I didn't know that! Uh-oh. I'm in danger! We can't purchase some things along the way to recover our money. That's true. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Okay, I don't have a heal up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do these bombs, and then I'm gonna have Bonnie and heal me, and then next turn I can hit all of the statues. But yeah, the reference to the band, the song Tub Thumping by the band Chumbawamba is here.
He gets knocked down, but he gets up again.
You're never gonna keep me down.
The idols! Break his idols and you breaks his will! Smash him quick!
Oh wow, I didn't... Okay, camera. Kinda wanna get Bosun Bud, I think he's called... Yeah, Bosun Bud's cool. It's pennies... Some pit. Alva! This is gold! It's not pennies! How dare you insist pirate treasure is pennies? I'm insulted! I am very insulted. Alright, one statue down. Dollars. Like $100 bills. Dollars.
Now,
Wait, I'm at
Captain,
pounds.
You make Chuma tell us what happened here.
Basically any currency in the world. Okay, I'm gonna get these bananas before I forget. Banana. Yeah. Okay. Give me my XP, Milo, thank you. But yeah, I know what you mean on having like suboptimal companions on like your main pirates.
Go.
Excitement between pieces of bait. Yeah!
Strange. Ratbeard. He must know what happened.
No Dipwing.
I'll tell you everything! Now get me down from here! Please!
Sure!
She is on the other leg now.
Sure, we'll cut your rope and let you fall into the lava pit. That sounds awesome!
The old rat. Hear him come.
Aww. No fair, we don't get to kill him.
I thank you for saving me hide, young captain. Though I'm sure I don't deserve it.
You don't?
He does not.
Louis makes a fantastic point.
I tricked the water moles into making me their king, so they'd steal
This encounter
me
seems...
Gun's
Oh
gold.
no, Sierra, chat
They turned
knows.
on me
Chat
and
knows.
tried to destroy the treasure.
Chat knows I stole this entire thing.
Surely I'm the lowest blackguard that ever sailed the sky. But I see the error.
At least
of
I made
the
my
ways.
Ratbeard a
I
replacement
join
of
your
female
crew.
captain.
Have me.
He has gone mad. It is the heat.
Heat stroke is very
I
terrible.
renounce my claim to Dunn's gold. There's so little left. But what there is, it's yours. You've earned it.
Damn
You
right.
are brave, my captain. Brave and merciful. So be it. He sails with us. I will watch your back for you.
With those eyes, I think he probably can very easily. Alright.
Captain, now that our differences are settled,
Woo!
there's a
Promotion
matter I must
quests!
see to.
Oh yes, good times. Yeah, that campaign was really fun.
Ah, guns gold at last! Thank you, Ratbeard, for your generosity.
I'm Captain Cannon and welcome to Jackass! Oh, you don't know, I referenced the OSHA violations earlier.
Yeah, wrap this in plot. What be that?
Look here. It's that chalice Avery wanted. Let's go and give it to him.
Yee. Here's your stupid cup, Avery. Okay, we're gonna go Skull Island. Heal up. And here is your goddamn shit, Avery. Here you go.
I hear you found Gun's treasure. Well done. Shame so much of the loot was lost, confounded water moles. So, did you happen to find...
Yes, we did.
The chalice. You have my thanks, good captain.
Invisibility
I've
spell
good use
confirmed.
for this. And
True.
another job for you, if you're willing.
Heck
For
yeah.
years, I've strived to get an imperial power to trade openly with us. A treaty will transform Skull Island into a
Okay,
true
question.
republic.
IRL, what real nation would set up a treaty with the nation of
This
pirates?
cup's an heirloom of the Ortegas, a great family in Monquista. The governor in Puerto Rico is an Ortega. He'd be grateful to get this back.
Okay.
Take this treaty to Puerto Rico with the chalice as a gift. This passport should get you to the governor.
The Spanish,
I'll
just
pay
to
you
screw the
handsomely
British.
For this. Agreed?
That's true, these guys are super egotistical. Okay, this is better than what we have, so sure. Diplomacy. Okay, this is one of
there
the
you
this is
are.
one of the newer
After
quests that
years
was
of
added.
Careful planning, my great dream is finally going to be realized. Skull Island is going to be a republic.
But we haven't even set up the trade treaty yet.
Or it will be once I can get Marleybone, Monquista, Polaris, or Valencia to recognize us.
Okay.
Our friend Zeke was good enough to loan me his party barge as neutral ground. That is where the negotiations will take place.
Okay.
Thanks to your exploits, the great powers have learned not to ignore Skull Island, and now we can get
But
the respect
all I did
and
was find
wealth
some
we
gold.
deserve. Lady Heathcliff of Marleybone is awaiting you in Flotsam. Can I trust you
Okay.
to get her to the barge in one piece? I'll see the both of you there.
Alright, we're gonna go... I think what I'm gonna do is... We'll build up Ratbeard first. Ba-da-da-da-da. Oh, tough boy. And now go get me an nautical EXP, please.
Yes?
Alright, and now we can get everybody up to level 9.
What now? Captain, I need to talk to you about something important. Let's go to a tavern cellar.
Alright, there we go. Okay, new talent. Dodgy since you have her post. I keep hitting the wrong button. Accurate.
Yes?
I keep hitting the wrong button. Need a new talent, please. Accurate.
What you need?
And accurate.
Yes?
Okay. So... I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go, I think we're gonna do promotion quests to start. Just because I like doing those. And like, we'll get them activated and stuff. Okay, and what level am I? 13, okay. Do I get sung at this level? I don't remember. I do need to clear some stuff out of my bag. Sorry if I'm running around all over the place. You could change your companions for your pirate. You would have dog on the witch, a dog on the privy, crab on the buccaneer, hamster on the musket, and crab on the slosh. I kinda need a witch. That makes sense. I actually run Burger Slut Throw on my swashbuckler too, so. Just gonna sell all these. Go. Sailing time. Sailing time. Right. Sell all my old weapons. Alright, there we go. Okay, now we're gonna go check to see if we get any special moves. So if we get some new powers, I want those. Alright, let's see. Oh, we got a lot. Alright, woo! We got a lot of talents and powers this time. Cool, this is just a better version of that. There we go. Yeah. This looks good. Alright, forward we go. Okay. To be honest, something I wish they would introduce to the game maybe is re-rolling your origin. Like, you want your companions to be Devots. Yeah, that's fair. So, I mean, there's a lot of, like... To be honest, Pirate's stitching system is honestly pretty good. Oh, I T-pose. Okay, yeah, we'll go start with these. Again, apologies if I keep coughing. I have a cold. Come on, let me in! Let me in! Thank you. Down we go. Okay.
Captain, the time has come for me to become a true sharpshooter. My
Chip Hat in
mentor
the Crab Claw, my sea-themed character. Oh, that's a neat stitch. I like that.
He lives under the East Bastion
Oh.
up in Skull Island Fort.
I
Let's
forgot.
Go see him.
I forgot that's where she sends us.
To go after Guns Gold, I needed to raise some money to recruit me lads and impress the Waponies.
Fair enough.
I sold me best blade and captain's finery to Bill Bobstay, a pawnbroker in Scrimshaw. If we can find a way into Tradewind Skyway,
we are going to be going there
I ask
later,
for the chance
so...
to seek out old Bill and get my gear back. What's that?
I might wind up having to call stream a little bit early tonight, guys. I'm just going to see how much my voice can hold up. Alright. Off we go. Alright, what we gotta do... What's a voice? It's what I'm using to communicate with you right now.
Be a sharpshooter, eh? Well, you don't need me. Annie's learned everything she needs to know. She needs a better weapon. That Sparkubus won't do it all. I have it. Well, I don't have it, but I know what you need. You know what I mean. My old friend Adolphus had a Scaramanga musket. Scaramanga, Valencian, the best. Less than 1,000 were made. Get that gun and you'll
No,
do
then what
fine.
am I using to communicate with you right now? The avatars.
Adolphus ran
Yeah, but
off
the
and
avatar is
joined the
using my
Cutthroats.
voice.
Not very smart.
I am
He was on
me.
a ship called the Old Chum.
I'm me.
It's
I
been
advertise
seen
myself
up
as an
on
archfey
Skull Mountain.
privateer, and that is what I am. Like, excuse you. I mean, for VTubers, there are a lot of us. I know Satan herself streams. She's quite popular, actually. I know there's a shark from Atlantis who streams. There are a lot of cat girls. I'm actually friends with one of the cat girls. She's not as popular as some other cat girls, but she's my friend, and that's what matters. Zakshock. Hi, Zakshock! Good to see you! We're working on Bonnie Ann's promotion quest right now. Cat girls? Yeah, I'm friends with a cat girl VTuber. She streams a lot of League. She's pretty good at it. And has more patience for stuff like that than I do. Alright, here we go. Also, Zashak, I'm sorry if I'm not going to be talking too much. I do have a cold right now. So if you hear me coughing a lot, or I need to take breaks just from speaking, that is why. Yeah. It snuck up on me after Monday's stream, so it's kind of like, whatever. Agility boost, trap, done. Yeah, you know, it happens. Everybody gets sick sometimes.
Yeah.
Rest is very important, and since I kind of have a very demanding job leading the wild hunt down in the Bermuda Triangle, I tend to not have a lot of free time, so, you know, streaming is kind of on my own schedule type deal. But I'm able to have something consistent, so you know what? It is what it is. Alright, there we go. Woo! Woo! Wait, what do you do? Okay, so there's my human Sona, and then there's me. Yeah, so, my human Sona is basically when I want to interact with the human world. My human Sona is currently job hunting, but then, in my life as an archfey, I lead the wild hunt in the Bermuda Triangle. You know how a lot of human ships and airplanes kinda sink there? Yeah, that's kinda my fault, but to be fair, you guys are entering our turf, so I don't know what to tell you. And sometimes you guys break the rules there, and you have to be punished. But that's okay. Because I know you guys are good humans, and you wouldn't do anything like that to me.
Talk. Adolphus, the musketeer? Well, he raffed him up, we left him for dead. We left him on Refuge Island at the end of Corsair's Channel.
Okay. So we're gonna jump around between quests a little bit. What we're gonna do is we're gonna sail to Jonatown first. So we live in the Bermuda. When I'm doing my privateer work, yes, I live on my ship in the Bermuda Triangle. When I am masquerading as my human Sona, my location is a little bit more secretive, but I will say. So you live in the Bermuda Triangle and you make stuff dangerous. Yes! That is exactly it. That is exactly what I do. Sometimes we also, because the Wild Hunt is a bit of an organization, different leaders have different jobs within it. Sometimes I help my grandma escort the souls of children to the afterlife because they need, you know, that comfort. And, you know, a pretty fairy lady is kind of comforting for a lot of them. But yeah, so my human Sona life isn't really all that interesting, so I sometimes talk about it like... How though? What do you mean? Well, I said before, I have a giant battleship. That's how I sink things. Cannons do a lot of damage. Also, magic can sometimes mess with technology. So we have that as well. That's how we throw out the navigation systems sometimes. So, you know, it's pretty cool. I am pretty proud of my magic skills. I can't do a lot of useful things, but... Or, well, I'm not as magical as other Archfey, I suppose I should say, but that's because I'm on the younger side for an Archfey. That's okay. But yeah, and I mean, that's the thing is that, you know, the Wild Hunt works of how does magic work? Basically, the best way I can describe it is there are some creatures who have latent magical abilities. They just have the ability to access magic within them, right? So imagine, you know, stuff like magicians or wizards, that type of deal. Sometimes people can take a little bit of power from maybe a deity or another magical creature. Think the D&D warlock or a D&D cleric for that type deal. However, human magic users tend to be pretty rare and very secretive. I'm guessing more advanced than Pirate101's magic. Yes. Specifically, I'd say that it's on the level of wizards magic. You know, it's a very high magic type deal. However, it's also really commonplace, so we've mostly just adjusted to it. You know, it's not that surprising for an archfey to have magic type deal, or any fey to have magic for that matter. However, the amount of magic kind of depends on what type of fey it is. How do you know if you have magic? I don't know. Have you ever casted a fireball spell on accident? Something blood pact, yeah. Have you ever cast a fireball on accident? Have you ever made a pact with a demon? Have you ever prayed for something and had your wish come true, or wished for something and had your wish come true? I think that humans kind of have a little bit of latent magic in them, but sometimes it shows up in the most mundane ways. Like, I know that I've heard tales of a human who can magically make their eggs fit whatever shape of the bread they're going to put their eggs on. Like, they're having a croissant and they want to put eggs on it, the eggs will turn out exactly the shape of the croissant. Piece of toast, it'll turn out exactly the proper shape for the piece of toast. It's honestly astounding. And I think it's really cool. You know, because, like, I'm so used to, you know, all of these big magical flares and stuff, you know, creating these swirling lights and what have you. And then you humans just get to do really cool mundane things. You see things, there you go.
I hope the blacksmith surrendered the gunpowder without much trouble. Tommy Tin said something about
And
the
hear
Rat
things.
Pack. The
Yeah.
Rat Pack, eh? I've heard of them, aye. They, the frog, you interested
Yeah,
in helping us
and
out?
you know, that's a sign that maybe you have a little bit of
Father.
latent magic because you're able to see past the barrier a little bit. You know, and it's kind of like, because sometimes it's hard to tell on whether it's human brain chemistry or, you know, sometimes human brain chemistry is what causes it, and it can be dangerous. So it's important to figure out if it's your brain chemistry or not. Like, if taking meds helps you, it probably means it's brain chemistry and not inherent magic, and you should always check to make sure that it's brain chemistry first, because I know sometimes things can be really dangerous for humans if they think they have latent magic and they don't. Or they want to gain access to magic and they do terrible things to do so. Like, just be careful messing with magic, because it's a very finicky thing, and if one thing goes wrong, you're in big trouble. I forgot to go talk to the front father. Speaking of Wizard 101, here's Pirate 101. Dr. Trainer was a student in Pigswick / Ravenward's rival school, and she got expelled because she was dabbling with shadow magic or was helping master a thing. I think her rogues gallery mentioned it was dark magic. It didn't specify what kind of dark magic, though. I think maybe she was a necromancy student simply because, you know, that's the whole witch doctor aesthetic, but she was probably tapping into other powers that wizards normally don't. And that's why it was called dark magic, but that's just a theory. A game theory. This is where the things I can see. Yeah, and I mean, the thing is that for magical creatures like us, we can kind of cross the barriers a lot easier than you guys can. So sometimes, you know, they can see us. Yes! Think of it this way. The barrier for us is think of it as the barrier for us is like, you know, opaque glass. You can see people moving, or like frosted glass. You can see people moving behind it, right? But you can't tell exactly who they are. That's kind of what the barrier is like for us. Is we can see into your guys' world a little bit, but to actually, you know, clearly interpret it, we have to show up here.
In terrible shape.
And because we're, you know, magic, we can kind of get through that barrier a little bit easier. And I mean, there are stories of humans crossing over into other worlds and stuff. I mean, you have folklore dedicated to it. I know one human story I read was called Rip Van Winkle, and he showed up to a Fae party, and because time in the Fae realm is very wonky, he came out an old man and everybody had grown up around him. So it's entirely possible to cross over, but it's also kind of dangerous for you to do it because situations like that can happen. So I don't recommend doing it. Although I suppose I technically can't stop you from trying, but please, if you do try, do not do anything that will harm yourself, and do your research, because that's very important. That is one thing human schooling has. You guys possess people. Fae cannot possess people. A lot of Faes, you know how I referred to myself as having a human sona? A lot of us Faes can put on disguises to look more human. Like, you know how sometimes you'll run into someone in a coffee shop or something and they'll, you know, throw a little weird riddle at you or something like that? That might be a Fae in disguise, or it could be a demon, who knows. I know that some demons have the ability to possess people, and some ghosts have the ability, but Fae do not. And I mean, Fae tend to vary wildly on the morality spectrum, because you have things like brownies where they help you take care of your house, right? And they're very helpful. And then you have, you know, stuff like red caps who, you know, try to cave in mines or what have you. So you gotta be careful. Or kelpies that try to drown you. So, you know, be careful. If you think something is suspicious, please do not interact with it. What up with the ones who try and manifest, but... Oh, I'm not familiar with that type of creature off the top of my head, but...
You have more business to discuss. A ragtag... My
because I don't know
associates
every
tell me
type
the
of Fae, I'm gonna be
crawled out of
completely
flux.
honest. There are so many
They are
of us.
planning something big. What it is, I do not know. But I intend to find out.
Nice.
The shipment of spices you recently acquired from me has gone missing. This angers me. I smell a rat. A pack of rats. Go to Skull Island. Talk to my associate Tony Ranocchio. Tony knows what happened to the spices. Go ask while you're at it. Find out as much as you can about these rats.
We're rats. We're the rats. We pray at night, we stalk at night. We're the rats.
What is it?
I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules. Oh no! I hope you're okay after. That sounds scary. Yeah, I hope you were okay after. Or is it somebody you knew? Is that religions? The best way I could describe it is technically for us, Our allegiance kind of varies. Like, there are, because of the way other supernatural forces work, every mythology is real for us. So, you know, we have... Because I suppose you could technically... It was your cousin. Ah, okay. But, yeah, I suppose you could technically count gods as their own subspecies of supernatural creature, I suppose. And it's just the different ones that take up resident in different parts of the world type deal. How much power they have can kind of vary. I know that gods tend to not cross the border too much, which is fair. But that kind of explains why you humans have so many amazing folk tales and stuff like that, is because, you know, there are so many different types of supernatural creatures out there. And so you get different ones that kind of share their barrier with different regions of the human world, and that's why the human world has so many varying mythologies depending on where, you know, you're located. That's what I think is really cool. Let me think. But yes, I fully admit that the supernatural world is very big and very confusing, and I'm trying my best to explain it in a way that makes sense. But yeah, okay. So we're gonna head and we're gonna finish Bonnie Ann's promotion. Woo! But, you know, Kaga. Oh, that's really sweet, but you have to the question is, would it be... I'm technically not going to get into that topic because technically there are some beings who, you know, you consider them an evil type, but really it's just kind of business for them, I suppose you could say. Like, there are fae that kind of, you know, kill humans and stuff, but sometimes it's because that fae needs to eat.
Why, hello, what?
So, you know, I kind of...
A scaramanga? Ah, it's a shame.
You don't have that yet, but you will one day.
Condition, but it can be fixed. Anybody else, I'd charge a steep price for this. But seeing how it's for Bonnie Ann...
Just make sure that, you know...
Let's go to the tavern.
Just make sure that you know that there is some nuance to the world. Because I don't want some of my, you know, supernatural friends to, you know, kick the bucket.
Rats? What do I know from rats? I know from spices, and I haven't seen even a peppercorn from that shipment that was promised me. I know rats like holes. I've seen a... You look like an enterprising young person.
Okay.
Get me spices from the old tunnel.
Spices.
And I'll remember more things about rats.
I'm gonna adjust myself in my chair really quick. Okay, there we go. Now I am comfy. But, yeah. Alright, Bonnie Ann promotion quest done!
The Scaramanga. She's a beauty. Let's go put this musket to some good use. Hey,
They
Captain?
may be safe from fire. Alright. Bonnie Ann promo done! Woo! Alright, let's go. Shifting topics, can I say that Bonnie Ann has some of the coolest looking promotions in the game? Like all of her outfits are just so stylish. Burst fire! Overwatch. Oh shoot. Well, I guess we're training everybody up to level 10. Okay. There we go. Okay, next up. Let's go get Spicy Rat Haul done. If you go there, well, if you showed up as a guest of mine, I don't think anything bad would happen. Or you make sure, you know, to get permission to pass through or what have you. You'll probably be okay. And most of the time, most people who cross through are okay. It's just the times when you guys violate the rules, that's when we get a little violent. So you'd probably be okay if you had my permission. But do be careful because, you know, you can't control the actions of other people. So be careful. I probably wouldn't meet you in person, though. What rules? Ugh, the thing about... well, first of all, there are the rules of the Wild Hunt. Don't imitate our call. That will bring us to you, and we will make you join us. And, you know, unless you want to spend the rest of your life as a ghost undead, you know, endlessly hunting ships and planes in the Bermuda Triangle, I don't recommend it. But then... mainly the rules are just be respectful of our airspace, you know? Because sometimes you guys fly somewhere you're not supposed to in there, and that's what causes the conflict. I'm not gonna imitate it, so you don't imitate it, because I've seen people do that ploy. I can tell you that in some regions of the world it sounds like howling, and other times it sounds like barking dogs. That is not the call of my hunt because of my location. So, again, be careful. Don't imitate it if you hear it.
Look, Captain. These spices are the same we took from the Presidio.
Let's go. Shelby. No! I'm not going to. I'm sorry. I care about my audience too much. Oh, I know. No. Also, you know how you heard like the howling wind in this? That's what it sounds like in some regions. I suppose I can tell you ours sometimes, when we're trying to catch up to people, it sounds like radio static on machines. So that's a bit harder to imitate. We also have a second one that is a bit easier to hear and imitate as human, but I'm not going to tell you that one. The other one is static noises. I know.
So the spice is from the rats. These rats have been
That's
muscling
snoring.
into Skull Island for a while now. They've got an agent named
See,
Sam
that's what I mean.
he
is that
operates out of Blood Shoals.
Sounds a little
Look
more
for
like
him there.
snoring to me.
And give my regards
So,
to Frogfire.
you know, that's why I gave you that one. Because that way, even if you call out, I don't have to respond to it, because it doesn't sound like our call to me. Alright, let's go. Alright. Off to Blood Shoals. Anyway, back on topics for Pirate 101. I'm a little bit of a history nerd. So, something that's fun about the reference for this quest is that you notice how we're taking down a gang called the Rat Pack. I'm going to show you the varying leader names are references to an actual group of musicians that were called the Rat Pack. I believe one of them was Frank Sinatra. I think Sammy Davies is just Lifted. And I forgot the third one. But I think that's really cool, you know. That's the thing I like about Gangstyle games. They stick the pop culture references in, and sometimes it's cheesy, and then sometimes it's fun stuff like this. Okay.
I'm here for you, Captain.
She made a selfie with a funny rock. Hello, Groovy. Good to see you. Sadly, there are no funny rocks here. We did see some funny rocks earlier, and some funny wooden statues that we then proceeded to destroy to defeat Chumbawamba. Alright, here we go. Woo! Off we go. Buff time. Buffs, buffs, trap. Yeah, we'll just do this. He's the leader of it all. Technically, us, the Wild Hunt, as an organization, leaders tend to be a bit more regional, and the form it takes depends on the region. Like, Japan has the Parade of 1,000 Demons. I know that in England, King Arthur leads it, which is pretty cool. I know in some other ones it's like an Elf Prince. My grandma leads one of the other wild hunts. She leads the one in Germany. So I may or may not have gotten this position through nepotism, but you know, I'll take it. And there was somebody that ran this one before me, but the wild hunt on the sea, we don't, you know, we have varying leaders stuck in different places, but most of the time you humans just refer to our flagship. You refer to our flagship as the Flying Dutchman, actually. How would you talk to King Arthur? He's going to return in Great Britain's greatest time of need, so I assume then. Or that they won't be able to let me use the note. You know what? Groovy, we are not nuking the place. I know you want to, but that's not happening. I mean, I've committed arson several times this stream, so I assume, you know, I assumed you'd be happy. Okay, there we go.
Okay, Cat, you got me. I surrender, dig? The spices? I'll tell you, but only if you let me go. Deal? Sure, they belong to the Frog Father.
But yeah, notice how he's talking kind of like an old, like, slimy jazz musician.
We had word from the inside, see? We've got an inside crab. The Frog Father's very own godson, Fredo. Now let me out of here. It's time to ride.
So we should head back to Gullet and have a talk with Fredo, right?
I don't know, if you manage to get your hands on Exodia, that my hands are tied. That's technically summoning another dimensions version of King Arthur. Like, I am not responsible for using artifacts from other places. Again, my rule of thumb is, please be careful when interacting with magical objects or magical creatures that you do not know. The King Arthur at Wizard 101. Oh, there you go! So I suppose if you want to summon King Arthur, you can summon him in Wizard 101 and talk to him. I think that's, you know, or technically that world's version of him. Here's you run. I mean, you can try. I don't know if it'll work or not. But yeah, I know that I revealed this model on I revealed this model on Monday, so it's very fun. Skulls for the Skull Throne, blood for the Blood God. I mean, we have a whole ass Skull Island back there, and excuse me. So, you know, there's an entire island that's a giant skull. You know, we don't need to get skulls for the Skull Throne. Wait, you got a new ship? Yeah, I did! Yeah, I got it a couple episodes ago, actually. What was it was last episode or the episode before, I forget. But yes, we have a new ship. It's, in lore, it's your parents' ship. So, our dead parents actually left us something to prove they loved us. Aww. We also got several new companions. We have Milo Greytail. We have recruited Old Scratch. Harry Potter style. And then Ratbeard. So we recruited the dude we were chasing the entire time to get the treasure. Oh dang, his outfit looked good. What level are you? Are you a low level with a good looking outfit, or... Like, let me click on him! I can't click on him, I can't look at him! Okay. Fine. Alright, here we go. Let's go. Okay. Treasure we got was the cafe. No, we actually did get a treasure item. So, I mean... Here, let me show you. We did actually get... We got the treasure as a housing item. So we did get some actual treasure. Saving the stuff I want to keep. True, but the moles yeeted most of it. That's true! And we're technically keeping it as a vanity piece, so I mean, fair. Oh, Bonnie and Zaoe is a big boy now! You see that? She's hitting everything! Woo!
Yeah.
Alright, let's see how much damage she does. There, we're gonna go back to the go to triangle, take on everything there. All I have to say there is, good luck. Because, I mean, technically we defend you, we also defend you guys from some more of the more dangerous stuff that's there. Like, you guys know Krakens? Yeah, Krakens are pretty bad. We fight them. That's what we hunt. A lot of the time, unless you guys are actively trespassing, so... You know, keeping you safe from Krakens. Which, if you're a Splatoon 1, if you were a Splatoon 1 player, you know how scary a Kraken can be. Alright. Money. Release the Kraken.
Stop.
Just giving you a heads up.
I'm done with the Rat Pack. I swear it. They don't pay me enough for this. I'll leave Gullet. Quietly. If you let me. Please. Thank you, Pirate. You're a saint.
As I said, good luck. Eat. Consume. Go straight to the pot. Yeah, sure.
A spy in Gullet? I wouldn't let myself believe something was wrong. Fredo, I knew it was you. You broke my heart. You broke my heart. For months I've suspected. Go and speak to my capo. Go up and see what he has to say. Also tell him I'm very disappointed a spy got past him.
Okay. Okay, good luck. Okay. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Scrimshaw next. And then that way we can, like, you know, go to Flotsam after. Go to Scrimshaw. I think that's the play here. Why are there Mafia in a pirate game? Why shouldn't there be the Mafia in a pirate game? That's my question. Because see, the thing is that the varying worlds have such different aesthetics. Like, there's a world that's based on industrial Britain. This is traditional, like, pirate aesthetic. There's a world that's based on China and Japan. Then there's a world that's based off of ancient Greece. You know, so there's a world that's based off colonial Spain, that type of deal. So, you know, you get a lot of different aesthetics and flavors, so it doesn't get too boring. Oh, and there's the Wild West as well. Spain. Specifically colonial Spain. Like colonial era Spain. So, you know, don't expect the Spain nation to be very nice. Scrimshaw reminds me of that one part of Ender's Game. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition! The cave rat groovy! The game actually references that. Although instead, because it's a world full of monkeys, it is no one expects the Monquisition. I love this game. It's stupid fun, but in a good way, you know? Makes me forget my problems. Whee! Did the guy dig all in the triangle? I don't think so. Again, if you're using a term I'm not familiar with, I probably don't know the answer. Alright, let's go. But yes, this girl has gold, but she's still hunting for that gold. Which is why we're doing side quests, because I like money. Like, that is my whole thing. Like, if there is an option to earn money in a game, I will try and figure out the No One-Eyed Monster. Okay, I am not going to say what that actually means, but that can be taken very inappropriately if said at the wrong circumstances. Jeez, Celestia and Pirate101 continuing the ground pirate zombies came from Celestia. Oh, I didn't know that bit of lore, Shock, actually. That's interesting. Like, Spy G sus. I am not 100% say so. I will fully admit that. I am not a pure little baby. I am not a pure little baby. However, I try and keep things relatively appropriate. Already figured it out. Okay. Yeah, you even fight Calypso, it's still not familiar with wizards, so, don't know who that is. Oh wait, I was supposed to talk to an NPC, not... Where is he?
Who are you
Thank
then?
you.
Ratbeard. Aye, we've done our share of business. I took some of his things, yes. A blade and a right smart suit of clothes, as I recall. Had to sell it all, I'm sorry to say. The clothes went to
my rule of
Twitchy
thumb
Jake
is
Creedy,
believe what you
an
want to
old friend
believe.
of Captain Ratbeard's, as I recall.
There is a thing called KFAB that is very popular in this community, so, you know.
He is no such thing. That black-hearted skunk of a rat is no friend of mine.
That's your business, not mine.
But
I think Creedy
and if you don't know what KFAB
KFAB
means, it means people in the scene will play up a character, for example. You know, so some of us may be who we say we are, some of us maybe not. It's all about the fun of it. That's the fun about this, is that even if you're a basic human, you can be whoever you want to be and nobody can stop you with this. Basically based off the actual Calypso. I don't know if it's a myth or like a folktale or whatever. Oh, okay.
I thought he might come by. Who's this with you? Look out, a fine coat I found. Oh, you mean to take it? Well, that's fine by me.
Finds everything out one day. That's true. And I mean, some people, you know, you never know. My rule of thumb with a lot of these things is you never know. So play it safe. Because, you know, if you do think they are playing a character, why ruin the fun for anybody else?
Yeah.
Dogs. So from now on, you're a nuclear specialist. Shh. Sure, if you know what that means. Oh no! Ruby is using the power of VTubing to gain access to nuclear weapons. I did not plan for this! Oh no! Oh! What am I going to do with you guys? First arson, now nuclear weapons? Haha, you fell into my trap card. You're gonna morb. Oh no, he's gonna morb. Oh no. Oh no, I've made my chat too powerful. Oh no. I made you guys too powerful. Oh no. I made my chat too powerful. Also, I'm surprised the Morbius himself showed up in my chat. My name is Spyra Hollyburn. You might be able to find me, but, you know, some days I'm not there, because I'm busy humaning or whatever, so. I can't guarantee it'll work. Because, you know, I have a life. I have a life, and I'm keeping up with human sonaing and my, you know, wild hunt writing, so, you know. Keanu Reeves here as well. Spyra. S-P-Y-R-A. Also, technically, you're already interacting with me. So you've gotten my attention.
Enough. Take your coat and
Busy
hat, you
humaning.
rat. Your sword? I know nothing of that. I only bought your kit from
Yes,
Bob
I'm
Steady.
always busy
Go
humaning.
ask him where it is.
Yes?
Alright. Yeah, speaking of humaning recently, I managed to score a couple of job interviews for my human Sona, so I'm very happy about that. Hopefully one of them works out. One of them is a better commute for me than the other, but I'll take what I can get at this point.
The sword was purchased by One-Eyed Jack over in Flotsam.
We'll see about that. If Jack's up to
All
something, there'll be the devil to pay.
Alright, I will say I'm the Dragon King here to see Spyra. Okay. Which Dragon King? Are you one of the Chinese Dragon Kings or what? I need a title. There you go, Spy. Thank you, Groovy. But yeah, I'd need a title besides Dragon King, because there are a lot of Dragon Kings. Looks like I know in China there are some Dragon Kings that rule. The true Dragon King. Got it. Got it. So I assume you're a European dragon and not a Chinese dragon? Because both dragon types are really cool. Like, I've always thought dragons were cool. Dragons are awesome. We'll find out one day. Nice! But yes, I know that you were interested in how I present myself here. So I'm going to say that this is not a one-to-one projection of my true form. I'm technically using illusory magic to kind of balance out some more monstrous attributes with some more human attributes. But you know what? I like how this orb looks, so I actually use it a lot more now. I think I look quite dashing in a captain's coat. But, yeah. And, you know, there are programs you can use to, if you want to take on like a more human form or what have you, there are ways to, you know, figure out what it looks like. The cat girl I know, it's even my final form Goku. Yeah, the cat girl I know, she uses a program called VOD Studio. That's free. So, you know, if you're ever interested in looking at it to try and make a human Sona for your dragon form, I highly recommend it. This is even my final form, Goku. Yeah, or if you want to use your true form, I know there's something called PNG tubing where you just use a photo of yourself. So that's very popular.
Frogfather sent you? I suppose you look trustworthy enough. Be warned, if you're a spy, you've crossed the wrong frog. A spy in Gullet? Fredo? I can't believe it. Here's what I know. The rat pack started up in I don't know much more. My associate, Nellie Nickleby, can fill you in. Go see her and make sure my news is correct.
Hello, One-Eyed
Hello
Jack.
again, young pirate. You and Ratbeard have sorted out your differences, I see. Piracy makes strange bedfellows.
I don't like the implications of that.
If I'm right, Ratbeard has come looking for his blade. Well, don't get cross. I bought it to hold it safe for you. Least I could do for an old friend.
There's a catch.
Ratbeard, your sword is hidden in one of my rental properties, a cabin not far from here. Enjoy. Don't worry, I'll claim my favor later.
There's a catch. There's always a catch. Bedfellows, I've never heard of that term. Yeah, the best way I could describe it is like, it's technically a form of companions, but due to the use of the word bed, it has some implications. Do you know the tale of Hashirana and Madara Uchiha? Yes I do. I did read Naruto growing up. I read the entire thing. And I have opinions on it. I think the ending was terrible. I don't like how a lot of the female characters were written. Girl Proof One Piece. I actually got into One Piece after I finished Naruto, and my opinions on One Piece are a little bit higher than Naruto. So I mind if I post a link. What is the link going to be for? That will help me answer your question. But yeah, I like One Piece a little bit more. The female character designs in Naruto, I mean, that's fine. The female character designs in Naruto are better, but the writing of them is terrible. And then One Piece has decently written female characters, but the designs are awful. And I tend to prefer good writing over, you know, character design a lot of the time. So, you know, an aesthetically pleasing character is good, but, you know.
I'm on it.
And yeah, you can post the meme link, that's fine. Oda certainly has a unique design for them. Yeah, and it's not that he can't draw different female body types, he just uses them on the older female characters, and that's kind of sucky. You know? At least his reasoning for making Nami's design like that is because it's actually really sweet. Okay. Yeah, the first day of being a nuclear specialist VTuber. Oh boy, what are we seeing? Okay, I need to pull this back up.
Check this shit.
Okay.
Alright. Yep, that sounds like you lighting stuff on fire. Which, considering your guys' obsession with arson, that doesn't really surprise me. Come on, pirate, pull back up, please. Oh no, is it doing the crash thing again? Fuck. Oh no, I made the game crash. I think we're gonna have to end stream here for tonight, guys. I am very sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm gonna say... Oh! Okay. Yeah, Pirate crashed. Like, Pirate completely crashed. All due respects by arson is alright. That's true. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to, end stream here. Tonight, I'm sorry for the scuff. I apologize. We'll redo this fight next time. See you guys later. Oh, I'm so sorry.